Panchatantra, 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 Panchatantra.
Children, you all must have heard about Panchatantra tales. But very few will know how the stories originated. Panchatantra is a collection of 5 volumes of stories written by a teacher, Vishnu Sharma. These stories were written by him at the instance of the king of Mahiluropia long time ago. The king was an ideal and a noble ruler. His children were not smart. As per the advice of his minister, king engaged Vishnu Sharma, an old teacher, to teach his children and make them ideal to rule the kingdom. These stories are with high moral values and they are applicable to any generations of children. These stories teach the children the high values of human lives. The stories of Panchatantra falls into 5 categories, hence called Panchatantra. 1. Laws of friends. 2. The winning of friends. 3. Crows and owls. 4. Laws and gains. 5. Ill-considered actions. In all stories, you will find animals and humans talk in the same language, and in many a story, you will find animals outsmarting man with their intelligence. The moral values in each story will be an asset to all human beings. So children, let us join the animals for their stories and morals. Wolf and the Crane. Long ago, a lazy wolf lived in a jungle. Near to the place where he was living in the jungle, there was a pond where many animals came to drink water. The wolf used to visit the place very often for his food. One day, while he was sitting near the pond, he saw a dead bull. He was very happy now that he got his food.
I got my food. What a luck. I hope I don't have to share it with any other beast. I must eat it fast.
The greedy wolf started gulping large pieces of flesh in a hurry. In his haste, a piece of bone got stuck up in his throat.
Oh, ow! Oh, this piece of bone in the throat is really hurting. Let me cough it out. No, it is not coming out. What should I do now? Oh yes, there is a crane living nearby. I will go to the crane. He can take it out. My dear friend, a bone is stuck in my throat. Please take it out with your long beak. I will give you a good reward.
Okay, friend. You look up and open your mouth.
The crane put its head inside the mouth of the wolf and pulled out the bone piece.
Thanks, my dear friend. What a relief.
Where is my present you promised?
You want another present? Have you ever heard of a crane putting its head in the mouth of a wolf and coming out alive? That was my present to you.
Telling this, the wolf ran away.
I have learned a lesson. Words and deeds of ungrateful beings have no value.
The moral of the story is, words and deeds of ungrateful beings have no value. Sacred snake. Once upon a time, there lived a poor farmer named Ramdatta in a small village. Even with his hard work, he could not get enough money to feed himself and his family. He lived in a small house with his wife and his son Vikradatta. But Ramdatta was sincere and God-fearing. One day, Ramdatta was resting near his field. Then he saw a big snake on a mound nearby.
I am sure this is a divine snake. It looks so calm and serene. I must offer the snake some milk.
Ramdatta brought some milk from his house in a bowl and offered it to the snake. He kept the bowl near the snake. Next day, when he came there, Snake was there with a raised hood. He saw the bowl with the gold coin in it.
What a miracle! A gold coin in the bowl? I am convinced this is a holy snake. I will daily offer prayers to the holy snake and offer milk.
Ramdatta daily offered milk to the snake. He got a gold coin daily. And he became a rich man. But his son Vikradatta was a very greedy person. Ramdatta used to advise his son not to be greedy. He advised him to live a simple life, at the same time work hard and be God-loving. One day, Ramdatta had to go out. He told his son,
Son, you go to the field today and keep this bowl of milk near the big snake mound.
My father used to get a gold coin daily from here. There must be a treasure of gold coins under the ground. If I kill the snake and dig under the mound, I can take the entire treasure.
Vikradatta tried to kill the snake. The snake bit Vikradatta. When Ramdatta returned, his wife told him what happened. Ramdatta ran to the snake and prayed.
O Nagraj, please forgive my son's folly.
Oh Ramdatta, Because of your kindness only, I spared your son's life. But you will have to pay for his greed. I cannot help you anymore. You know, greed begets misery.
The moral of the story is, greed begets misery. Rats and Hawk. In a village, there was a rich merchant named Chandradas. Vinayak was his only son. One day, Chandradas died. When he died, he left a big steel box with lots of valuables for his son. One day, Vinayak had to go to city for a couple of days for business purpose. He took the box to his friend Abhishek, who was a money lender, and told him,
My dear friend, I am going out for a few days. Please keep this box with you. When I return, I shall collect it. This is the box my father gave me before his death.
You do not worry. I shall keep it safe and give you when you return.
Vinayak happily went to the city with a big relief that the box will be safe with his friend. A few days later, he returned and went to Abhishek to get the box.
Friend, I have come back. Please return my box.
Oh, the steel box. I'm sorry to say that the rats ate up the full box and the contents.
You cheat. You are a greedy and dishonest thief. How I wish I knew his character early. I must find a way out to get my box back. What to do? It's all fate.
Next day, Vinayak went to Abhishek's house and told,
My friend, I am on the lookout for a young man to look after my property. I very much prefer to have your son for the job. I will pay him well.
I do not mind if my son works for Vinayak. Besides, he seems to be a fool who believed that rats ate his steel box. Now that I have his box intact with me, I can expect a good reward for my son too. Good time for me. Okay, I agree. Let my son work with you.
Thank you.
Next morning, Vinayak came running to Abhishek.
A terrible thing happened, my dear friend. A hawk took away your son.
What nonsense! How can a hawk carry a boy?
In the same way, just like the rats ate up my steel box.
I am sorry, my friend. I realize my mistake. From now on, I will not cheat anybody. I will give you your box. Please return my son.
The moral of the story is, never try to cheat anyone. The hen and the golden egg. Once upon a time, a poor farmer lived in a village. He was living in a small hut. He was earning just sufficient for his daily meals. One evening, after finishing his work, he came home.
Feeling hungry. What will I eat? Nothing in the house.
The farmer saw a hen in front of his hut.
God heard my prayers. I can have a good dinner with this hen.
Oh, farmer, please do not kill me. I will help you if you spare my life.
Oh hen, I'm surprised that you can talk like us. But tell me, how can you help me?
I will lay a golden egg daily for you.
A golden egg? Do you want me to believe it?
If I don't lay the golden egg tomorrow, you can kill me. From that day, the hen would lay a golden egg daily. The farmer became very rich after selling the golden eggs. As he grew richer, he became greedy. He thought,
If I cut the hen, I may get all the golden eggs from its stomach at one time. Oh, I am ruined. No egg in hen's stomach. What have I done? My greed has shattered my life.
the moral of the story is, greed leads to disappointment. Fish and the Crocodile. Once upon a time, in one village, there was a huge pond with a lot of fish. They were very arrogant and overconfident. In the same pond, there lived a kind-hearted crocodile. Very often, the crocodile used to advise the fish that they should not be arrogant and understand their limitations.
My dear friends, we are all staying in this pond for a pretty long time. As your friend and a senior member of this pond, I again advise you not to be arrogant. Do not be overconfident. Don't advise us. You mind your business. We will live in this pond as we like.
One day, while Crocodile was taking rest near a rock in the pond, two fishermen came to the pond for washing their hands.
Look here. There are so many fish here. We should catch them. Sure, we will come tomorrow here and spread the net here.
The crocodile heard the conversations of the fishermen and went straight to the fish.
My dear friends, I have bad news for you. I just overheard two fishermen talking.
Sure, we will come tomorrow here and spread the net here.
They are coming tomorrow with the net to catch all of you.
Listen, Mr. Crocodile. There were many fishermen who wanted to come here for fishing. They had never come earlier, so we are not bothered. Do not advise us.
The fishermen came and spread the big net in the pond. And with that, all the fish were caught in the net.
My dear friends, we should have listened to the crocodile's advice. He wanted to help us. We are now paying for our arrogance and overconfidence. It is too late now.
The fishermen took the fish to the market.
Arrogance and overconfidence never pay. And listen to timely and friendly advice and act judiciously.
The moral of the story is, arrogance and overconfidence never help. Dog and the Donkey. In a village, a washerman had a dog and a donkey. One night, some thieves entered the washerman's house. The dog started barking.
There's a dog barking there. It is coming after us. Run for our life.
They tried to run, but the washerman caught them with the help of his dog.
I am saved because of my dog. Thieves would have stolen everything from my house. I am very proud of my dog. Good doggy.
The donkey was watching all the happenings and also hearing what the washerman telling about the dog.
My master is thinking very high of the dog. He thinks only dog can be useful to him. I will prove to him that I am also as efficient as the dog, if not better.
After a few days, again another set of two thieves entered into the washerman's house.
I have heard there is a dog in the house. It is there.
That dog seems to be alert. We will skip this house today. Don't take any risk.
The two thieves started running. Just that moment, the donkey thought,
If I start praying now, my master will come out and see the thieves running away. He will think that I have driven the thieves away.
When the washerman heard the donkey bray at the odd time, he came out with a stick and thrashed the donkey. Just then the dog came to the donkey and said,
Dear friend, you have got your job. I have mine. Let each of us do our jobs properly. Never try to encroach upon others' jobs matter. Happiness lies there.
The moral of the story is, never try to encroach upon others' jobs. Do your duty. Happiness lies there. Crow and the Snake. Long ago, a pair of crows was living in a nest built on a big tree with their children. A big snake was also living near the tree. Whenever the crow laid the eggs, the snake used to climb the tree and eat the eggs. Oh dear, that cruel snake is eating our eggs. We must do something.
Let us go and talk to him.
Both the crows and the snake in front of the snake pit. Oh snake, please spare my eggs. You are our neighbor. Let us live peacefully. You have heard the proverb, live and let live.
No. How can you say not to eat my food? Eggs are my favorite food. If you want to protect your eggs, change your house. I cannot change my food habit.
I must teach this snake a lesson.
The next day, the he-crow was flying over the king's palace. He saw the princess polishing her costly necklace with a towel. A thought flashed in his mind. Suddenly, he flew down and picked up the necklace and flew off. Ho, ho, my necklace! Help! That crow has taken my necklace! All the palace guards started running round for the necklace. Soon they found the crow flying low with the necklace in its beak.
This is my opportunity. I have to act now. I will drop the necklace in the snake's pit.
The crow dropped the necklace in the snake pit. Hearing the noise outside, the snake comes outside.
Here is the necklace. But here is a snake too. Kill it.
The guards killed the snake and took the necklace to the princess.
Oh dear. Now the eggs will be safe.
Live and let live. This should be the motto of each one. It was too late for the evil snake to understand this. The moral of the story is, live and let live should be our motto. Fox and the Crow. Long time ago, there lived a crow. For the past few days, it was not getting anything to eat. It flew all over the place for food.
If I don't get anything today, I will die. Oh! What is it lying there? It's a piece of bread. Good. I am saved for today.
Crow picked up the bread, flew up and sat on a tree. A fox was watching the crow sitting on the tree with the bread in its beak.
I am feeling very hungry. How to get the bread from the crow? I must play some tricks to get the bread from the crow.
The fox sat under the tree. The crow saw the fox too.
I know. The fox wants to have my bread. Come what may, I will not give it. I should hold it carefully in my beak, and never should I open my mouth.
Hi friend, how are you?
Crow kept quiet, did not open its mouth.
Crows are lovely birds. You look very attractive and beautiful. I heard some of your friends telling that you sing melodiously. Will you sing a song for me?
The fox spoke in such a manner that the crow started to believe what the fox was saying.
The fox seems to be a good admirer of my music, and I should not disappoint the fox. Ka, 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 ka.
The fox was just waiting for that. It picked the bread and ran away. The crow paid a heavy price for his folly. The moral of the story is, never believe in flattery. There will always be some catch somewhere. Cats and the Monkey. Once upon a time, there lived two cats. They were friends. One morning, they were walking through a street. Both the cats see a loaf of bread on the road. They start running towards the bread at the same time.
Listen, my friend. I saw the bread first, so I must have it. No. In fact, I saw it first, so I will take it.
Both the cats started fighting for the bread. One monkey sitting on the tree nearby was watching the cats fighting.
That's a nice bread. I must find some way to have it.
My dear friends, what are you fighting for? Fighting is no solution for anything.
Monkey uncle, I saw the bread first, so I must have it. No, monkey uncle, I happened to see it first, so it is mine.
Friends, I will act as a judge and cut the bread into two parts and give you each one part. Agreed?
Okay, fine, agreed.
The clever monkey cut the bread into two pieces, making sure one piece is bigger than the other.
Friends, one portion is bigger, so I will bite to make it equal.
The monkey took another bite from the bigger piece.
Oh no, no. Now this has become smaller. I will have to take a bite from the other piece.
Monkey took a big bite from the other piece. Both the cats were eagerly watching. In this way, the monkey ate the entire bread.
Friends, I found it very difficult to divide the bread into two exact halves. I am very sorry.
Saying this, the monkey jumped onto the tree. He had a good breakfast of bread.
If we had not quarreled over the bread, we both would have finished our breakfast by this time. Now the cunning monkey had a breakfast at our expense. We have learnt a lesson.
The moral of the story is, united we win, divided we lose. Crab, swan, and the snake. Long ago, a crab lived in a lake near a forest. Crab's best friend was a swan, which was living near the lake too. They were living happily. One day, a snake came to live near the lake. My dear friend, since the arrival of the snake, my bad time started. It is eating all my eggs. I cannot fight the snake. Please help me. Find out a plan by which we can outwit the snake. There was also a mongoose living nearby.
Dear friend, I have an idea. We will catch some fish from the lake and throw them one by one from the snake's house to the mongoose's house.
Crab and the swan caught some fish from the pond and scattered them from the snake's house to the mongoose house. Then they watched the movements of the mongoose from their respective houses.
I smell fish. Fish in front of my house.
Mongoose started eating the fish. Following the trail of fish, he reached the house of snake.
My sworn enemy is here. I must kill it.
A big fight breaks out between the snake and the mongoose. Snake is killed. Swan and the crab are happy. But next day, mongoose came there for more snakes.
Aha! There are some swan eggs. Good. I like them very much. Now I will come daily here for the egg.
The swan and the crab became helpless. By their foolish action, they have invited a new enemy, which is more dangerous than the previous one. I have learned a lesson. Thoughtless action leads to disaster. My dear friend Crab, you agree with me? Do you?
Let us shift our house away from the new enemy.
The moral of the story is, thoughtless action leads to disaster.